feet on the line. This time the boys taking on each other. The girls' game ended in a tight one. Frederick took it 50-44. And this one should be a lot of fun too.
This one will be a lot of fun. Erie's starting 4 seniors, so obviously this is going to be their last game against Frederick. They've also going to have three or four seniors coming off the bench, so that'll be big as well. Obviously, if you're Erie, we're 6-5 overall right now. We're 1-2 in league play. We've beaten Roosevelt, lost to Meade and Berthoud, and we are looking, and they're looking to keep things rolling with a huge rivalry win against Frederick. Frederick is 1-10, I believe, right now. They are obviously 0-3 in league play, and the Tigers are looking to get a big win tonight over the Frederick Warriors.
This would put Erie at 2-2 with a win tonight. Frederick would pick up their first Tri-Valley win if they were to win tonight. Again, Frederick 1-10. Erie coming in at 6-5. The starters for Erie will be a face masked Ethan Tyson, Jaden Lucero, Tyler Larson, Luke Loy, and of course Jeffrey Farino. And then coming off the bench for Erie, you've got Cody Opp, Alex Mathis, Jordan Nguyen, Bryce Meyer, Kevin Loy, Cooper Hinman, Dion Lucero, and Caleb Humble.
And for those of you who are interested, Frederick's only win was December the 8th against Valley. And Valley is a 3A basketball school. So obviously they're not one of the greatest basketball teams ever. They're also, again, a 3A school, which does have an effect. Frederick won that game by 3.
All of Frederick's players have been announced. And now it's Erie's turn. PA announcer Paul Stacina tonight. As you see in your upper right-hand corner, you'll see the Sports Center booth set up by Keegan Anderson and Marcus Rodriguez. Again, stands packed tonight.
Try to
right now our camera is down, so it looks like we're gonna go radio for a little bit. Grayson. Starters for Frederick, by the way, you've got number 10 Davis Richard, number 12 Riley Buffington, number 21 Nathan Rawson, number 2 Tyler Lords, and lastly you have number 22 Jacob Green. Frederick has 2 seniors, Anthony Fish and Nathan Rawson. So Farino will take on Rawson here in the tip, and Rawson will win it. Green on the left wing. Oh, Lords, and here's Richard. Lords, guarded by Tyson. There's Green. Back to Lords. Rawson. Richard on the right wing, guarded by Larson. Frederick taking their time. Green pulls up from mid-range and hits it home. Frederick takes the lead 2-0. 7:10 to play in the first. Farino on the left wing, dribbles to his right. Now Tyson at the top of the key. Loy pulls up from 3, it's off the mark, rebounded by Lords. Here's Richard. Oh, Lords again. Here's Green, left wing, guarded by Lucero. Hands it off to Davis Richard. Richard again, inside to Rawson, working on Farino, puts it up off the mark, and it's going to be off Lucero. It'll stick with Frederick. Again, this Erie team with 8 seniors. Lords to inbound. Running out of time, 5 seconds.
And we do have our camera fixed now. It's from the crow's nest above us because the bleachers were shaking badly, so we had to move it up there. But we do have a camera now.
Larson controls it on the right wing, finds Lucero, who's open for 3, and he splashes it home. Erie on the board, and they've got the lead 3-2.
James Lucero hits the first bucket of the game against his old team.
That pass is lost. A bad pass by Jacob Green intended for Tyler Lords. Larson controls it. And Lucero again feeds it inside to Jeffrey Farino. Puts it up and in and out. Rebounded by Rawson and into the game for the first time for Frederick. Or, I'm sorry, not for the first time, but see Riley Buffington out there as Jacob Green loses it off of an Erie defender. Lords to inbound. Richards. Now Frederick sets it up. Here's Green. Hand off to Buffington. Now a steal from Luke Loy, and now Lords is able to collect it back. Lords inside, lost the handle, it'll stay with Frederick. Jacob Green, now Davis Richards, air balls, and what was the call there?
I believe they called a foul on number 21. That's an offensive foul.
Rawson dinged with that foul. First foul of the game for either team.
This game's starting out a little slower than usual. We've got 5 combined points in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Lucero fires a 3, no good. Rebounded by Loy. Loy loses the handle, re-picks it back up. Now Farino, floater, and 1! Jeffrey Farino will go to the line.
Farino's the tallest player on the court right now at 6'4", and he showed that right there. He just put up a little floater and got fouled.
5-2 the score, under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Farino sinks his free throw, and entering the game for the first time for Frederick, senior Anthony Fish. Lord sinks it to a wide open Green, who is blocked by Farino! Jeffrey Farino! Oh my goodness, 2 big blocks! Now Loy on the other end, turnaround jumper no good, rebounded by Lords. Jeffrey Farino.
Goodness. And this is going to be a blocking foul on, I believe, Ethan Tyson. And the flannel-clad Erie stands have exploded now.
Unbelievable defensive showcase by Jeffrey Farino. 2 huge blocks. 3 fired by Richards. He hits it home. 6'5" Erie, but oh boy, you really see what Jeffrey Farino brings to the table with that stand right there.
You really do. Obviously, he's maybe the Tigers' best. He's definitely their best interior player, maybe their best all-around player. And he just showed it right there.
And there's Green, misses the shot, rebounded by Farino. Halfway through the first quarter. Larson controls it on the left wing. Larson working on Lords. Now Lucero. Back to Larson. Larson inside is blocked by Buffington. Lords on the move. Slows it down. Now zings it back out to Green. Green kicks it to Richard for 3 in the lead, and foul called on Tyler Larson. Richard will go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Frederick right now is not playing like the one-a team that they are. They're playing a lot better. A lot of that is probably because of the energy. It's a huge rivalry matchup. It's the first quarter. They started off strong, obviously. Erie's got some momentum with the 2 blocks in Farino as he hits the first free throw to tie the game at 6. But this is also a low-scoring game, and that is, if you're a Frederick fan, that's what you want. You don't want to get into a shootout as Cody Opp and Jordan Nguyen check in for the first time. They're coming in for Larson and Tyson. So now 5 of Erie's 8 seniors will have played.
Richard hits all 3 and gives Frederick a 2-point lead. Nguyen, now Farino at the top of the key. Loy kicks it out to Farino. He'll fire a 3. Way too strong, airballs it. Going the other way. Here's Richard. Passes to an open Green who misses. Tipped out and rebounded by Farino. Nguyen on the run. Makes a move on Richard, and he is blocked.
Jordan Nguyen's the shortest player, one of the shortest players for Erie at 5'9". And he had a little bit of a matchup disadvantage right there as Alex Mathis is going to check into the game. And we've got a 4 senior lineup still on the floor for Erie. Jaden Lucero won't shoot the 3. It's off Mathis' foot, but he still has it.
Farino controls it, drives in. Now Nguyen. Lucero inside to Farino. Puts it up over 2 men and 1. Jeffrey Farino, too strong inside. Ties the game at 8 with 2:34 to go in the first. And Jeffrey Farino hits the and 1. Erie back on top. Again, this Erie team is hung with some of the best in the state. Meade, only a 5-point loss. Silver Creek was only a 9-point loss, I believe.
And Silver Creek is now ranked, I believe, as of last Tuesday, they were ranked 2nd in the state. So obviously that's a great sign for the Tigers, who aren't ranked, but they did play very well against a ranked team.
Green controls it at the top. Now Fish. Here's Richard. Tipped up by Farino. They're going to call a foul. That was seemingly all ball, Grayson.
It did look like he had all ball, but the ref did have a good angle at it and did call it quickly. It wasn't a delayed foul or anything. So this isn't nearly as bad as some of the calls that we've seen, especially in the Meade game this year. But it does make you raise your eyebrows a little. We only do have 3 fouls as Cody Yop gets a steal. for each team, so that is a good sign.
Nguyen floating pass over Lucero. Zips it into Farino, who misses the shot and a foul call.
And it's going to be on Cody Yop. That's going to be his first.
Joe Cartelli, who's in the game for the first time, was set to inbound. And Frederick takes a timeout. We're going to take a short break here on the Erie Tiger Network. We'll be back with the end of the first quarter and more.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
And welcome back in here on the Erie Tiger Network.
United
Alex
Way in
Haley
the
and Grayson
NFL are helping
Blaylock
kids play at
bringing
least
you
60 minutes a
the
day.
battle for the Miners
time
Trophy
for the team obstacle course.
here in Erie. Green inbounds to Cartelli. Erie up 9-8, and we've seen Jeffrey Farino especially shine early.
That's right, we have seen Jeffrey shine early. He's got 6 points and 2 blocks as Cody Yop will pick up his second foul. And they will call this on the floor. I believe yet. No, it won't be on the floor. It's going to be a shooting foul. And Ethan Tyson set to check back into the game for the Tigers.
Green goes to the line and ties it up. Ethan Tyson will enter the game for Cody Yop, who picked up his second foul of the first quarter.
It almost feels like it would be fitting for Cody Yop in his final game against Frederick. As Farino rebounds it and throws up the outlet, which is stolen, to foul out in his final game against Frederick. Obviously, that's not what you want, but it does feel like that's what could happen. He obviously has 2 fouls early, and that's going to stay Frederick ball out of bounds on Farino. But he's known for picking up a lot of fouls and also not liking the foul calls.
Yeah, again, we talk about Cody. All season we've kind of talked about how he likes to get in players' heads. He calls himself the most hated player in the Tri-Valley League. There's Richard, now Green, working on Nguyen. Behind the back, hands it off to Fish, who's on Mathis. Kicks it out to an open Green, who doesn't connect. Rebounded by Fish, who lost his footing. Picked up by Lucero. And we've got an injury. Fish is down. Looked like he tweaked something there, and that's why he lost the ball.
It looked like he landed a little awkwardly on his left knee. That's what he's holding right now. They'll call a timeout. You see Coach Moline stop the fast break as now we have the trainer out on the floor, as well as the Frederick coach and Mr. Buckler out there to check on Fish. I believe he's a senior. So obviously you hope this isn't the end of his season for him. As the Erie crowd's getting pretty quiet, and it is going to be, I think, his left knee. He's still on the ground.
We're going to go to break here on the Erie Tiger Network. And we'll be right back with the
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service, We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket,
And
or
welcome
are
back
you
in here on the Erie Tiger Network. Anthony Fish from Frederick helped off the court with an apparent left knee injury, and that's just something you don't like to see. Obviously praying for the best for Anthony as Jordan Nguyen splashes a three. And almost had the steal there. Green on the move. Inside, gets the layup to go. 12-11, 10 seconds to work. Farino. Spin move inside, hooks one up, no good. Rebounded by Frederick, and that'll be the end of the first quarter here on the Erie Tiger Network. Erie on top after one, 12-11. We'll be right back on the Erie Tiger Network.
You're in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
And welcome back in here on the Erie Tiger Network. Erie on top 12-11 after a quarter of play here in Erie. And Grayson, we saw some really great defensive stops from both teams, but most notably Jeffrey Farino, Jacob Green wide open down the court. Jeffrey Farino with a LeBron-esque chase down block, and then later in the play getting a huge block on a floater.
You're right. Jeffrey did have two great blocks in the first quarter. Obviously, he scored 6 points as well. Jaden Lucero and Jordan Nguyen each with 3, as they're going to call a foul on someone for Frederick. It is number 3, Joe Cartelli. He's a sophomore. Pass to Jordan Nguyen in the corner.
There's Farino, the top of the... Now Tyson. And tipped out of bounds by Lords. Lloyd controls it. Now Mathis. Farino fires a deep 3, line drive shot, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Frederick. It was Nathan Rawson.
It's a relatively low-scoring game so far. Only 23 combined points after one quarter. That's somewhat unusual for Erie, as Farino loses the ball and Frederick picks it up. And it was Riley Buffington, a junior who traveled, so it will be Erie's ball now.
Mathis to inbound. Nguyen running the point for Erie. Nguyen open for three in the corner. No good. Tipped up and rebounded by Mathis. Put up and in with the left hand.
That was a great read by Mathis. He read the rebound perfectly, tipped it up, saw where it was going off the tip, crowded with his left hand and laid it in to give the Tigers a 3-point lead.
And now Nguyen tips it away, hustles, gets the steal, throws it up, but it's collected by Frederick. That's Richard. Now cross-court Lords, guarded by Tyson. Richard again guarded by Nguyen. Rawson drives inside, handoff to Richard. Now to Cartelli. Richard again feeds it inside to Rawson. Working on Farino, who Rawson puts it up and no good. Rebounded by Jeffrey. Now to Mathis. Loy fires a corner three and he hits it home. 17-11. Erie up by 6.
And everyone's getting in on the action right now for Erie. Jordan Nguyen's got 3 points. Luke Loy's got 3 points. Alex Mathis has 2. Farino has 6. And Jaden Lucero has 1 as Frederick responds.
So 17-14, and now a steal from Lords. A 2-on-1, Richard inside, he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Loy will pick up the foul.
That'll be his first of the game.
So timeout called by Erie, I believe. We'll stay right here. So far, we've seen some big players step up for Erie. We've seen them stand up and take responsibility for the team all season. Obviously, Jeffrey Farino, but also the freshman Jordan Nguyen has had a big impact in this game so far.
He has. He's made some great defensive plays. He had that one open three that he hit well. The Tigers right now are up by 3. So obviously not necessarily what you want to see. Maybe you'd like to see them up by a little bit more than 3 against the worst team record-wise in Tri-Valley. But both teams have been playing well, and Frederick has been playing exceptionally well. This is a big rivalry game, and the adrenaline is running high for both teams.
All right, as we're ready to head back into this one, 5:38 to go in the first half. Mathis, Loy, Nguyen, Lucero, and Tyson on the court for the Tigers. And Davis Richard will go to the line and shoot a couple free throws.
And I believe he's only a sophomore, but he's Frederick's leading scorer tonight. He's got a couple threes, and now a pair of free throws as well, as he will come out of the game.
And in comes Green for Frederick. 17-16. The Tigers on top. Loy to Lucero. Now Loy again. Back to Lucero. Mathis. Now to Loy, who's open for 3 and bounces around, no good. Rebounded by Rawson. And now a layup too strong from Lords.
Now Bryce Meyer checks into the game for Alex Mathis for the first time. And Jaden Lucero had a chance to keep that in bounds. Looked like he thought, as Green, I believe, just got the and one for Frederick.
Farino will replace Luke Loy as Loy picked up his second foul there. And Rawson on the line for the and one, and now Frederick up by 2. Meyer, who was in the game for the first time. Bryce Meyer, a crowd favorite. And now Farino pulls up from 3, no good. Meyer fights for the rebound. They're going to call over the back on him. Frederick already in the bonus.
He gets the first of the 1 and 1 to go. Frederick's now up by 3.
This is Logan Robinson, who's in for the first time tonight. Tipped up and rebounded by Jeffrey Farino. Frederick up by 3 under 5 to play in the half. Lucero, now Meyer. Bounce pass to Tyson, extra pass to Lucero. Now Nguyen. Erie looking for the right shot. Lucero pulls up from deep. Almost had it. It went in and out. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Lords. Now Robinson. Inside to Green. Handoff to Lords. Inside, handoff Rawson. And a foul call.
I think that one's going to be on Meyer, and that'll be his second. And it is going to be on Meyer. It looks like Tyler Larson is set to check in for Bryce Meyer. He hits the first free throw. Frederick's now up by 4. And if you're an Erie fan, you're starting to get concerned right about now. Obviously, Frederick is a little bit better of a first half team. They only scored 6 points in the second half on Tuesday against Meade. But it's a little eyebrow raising to see the Tigers go on a cold streak like this.
Lucero controls it on the left wing. The Tigers down 5. Tyson thought about pulling up. Now a bounce pass nearly lost. It was intended for Farino. Now Jaden Lucero. Lucero again lost the handle, and now it's back to Meyer. Tyson from the corner. He hits it home. Ethan Tyson. A big 3 gets Erie within 2.
And now Erie has 6 people on the scoreboard. Farino's got 6. Tyson has 3. Lucero has 3. Nguyen has 3. And Mathis has 2.
The ball is lost off of Frederick. Goes back the Tigers' way. Larson drives inside, now kicks it out to Farino. Thinks about a 3, drives inside, hook shot up, no good, rebounded by Robinson. Rips it away from Farino. Now Green running up court. Richard. Back out to Green, he'll slow things down. Working on Larson. Spin move tipped away by Larson. And now Robinson again. Has to kick it out to Richard, fires a 3. Short, and that's gonna go out of bounds. Dion Lucero will enter the game for the first time for Erie. Buffington re-enters the game for Frederick. Lucero. Tyson pulls up from the corner again, and that one is good. He cashes it home. And a little bit of confusion is the referee called a foul. The basket's going to count. Erie has the lead again, 23-22.
Tyson and Fairno both have 6 right now.
They're going to call an off-ball foul. They're going to say that happened after the shot, technically during the inbound. So Erie's going to get the ball back. There's Lucero, Farino on the left wing. Here's Tyson again. Pass inside to Lucero, the extra pass. Ethan Tyson, a great assist. Under 90 seconds to play in the half. Green drives with his left hand, has to kick it out to Lords. Thought about a 3, now drives on Tyson inside. Blocked away by Ethan Tyson.
That was a great play by Tyson right there. Lords didn't really get his shot as high enough as he needed to, kind of left it down at his shoulder, and Tyson swatted that away with ease.
So 25-22, Erie gets the lead back after struggling in the early stages of the second quarter. Now looking to carry the lead into halftime.
They are, and for those of you at home, if you've been thinking that it gets louder when Jaden Lucero has the ball for Erie, you're not imagining anything. It does. He used to go to Frederick, and that's why the Frederick student section gets so loud when he has the ball. For those of you that didn't know.
Again, this such a heated rivalry. Honestly, probably one of the best rivalries in Colorado high school athletics. When you say rivalries in this state, you think Fairview Boulder. You know, that shot's badly missed by Green.
And the Erie-Frederick rivalry for a long time, it was one of those more small-town rivalries, as Tyson just misses a 3, and Tyler Larson gets a jump ball. It was one of those small-town rivalries. Now most of those are all up in the mountains with the population booming in the Erie-Frederick area.
Here's Green on the left wing. Has to step past Lords. Crosses over on Larson, nearly stolen by Tyson. Green. Hand off to Buffington. And now a bad pass. It's going to be nearly a backcourt violation. It was saved by Lords, collected by Green. Puts it up over Farino. No good. Tipped up and rebounded by Tyler Larson. Larson on the move. Gives it to Tyson, who takes a jumper, no good, off the front of the rim. Larson collects the rebound, also no good. Rebounded by Buffington. Now Lords, who fires a half quarter, and it's too strong. So at halftime here in Erie, the Tigers lead 25-22 over the Frederick Warriors. We'll be back in a couple minutes with halftime stats and conclusions when we return on the Erie Tiger Network.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
And welcome back in here on the Erie Tiger Network. About 30 seconds till we start the second half. I'm going to hand it over to Grayson Blaylock, who's going to talk about the keys to the second half.
All right, so for Erie, some of the keys to the second half is to keep up their outside shooting. They've got several threes made. Jordan Wynn's made one, Luke Loy's made one, Jaden Lucero's made one, Ethan Tyson's made two, Jeffrey Fairno's made one. That's a lot of threes. Alex Mathis has a layup, and the scoring is really spread out for the Tigers in this one. Almost all of the people that have played have points. Lucero, Tyson, Mathis, Farino, Nguyen, and Loy all are on the board. For Frederick, they've got to clamp down defensively. That's going to be their big thing. And they're also going to want to slow the game down. They're not going to win this game if it's going to get into a shootout. They know that. And so that's what Erie's going to try to do, is move up the tempo, keep the game rolling faster. And a bit of good news, Anthony Fish is back on the sideline with his left knee wrapped. He is on crutches, and he is done for the night. But at the moment, it does not appear that there's anything serious. We will try to find out the exact nature of his injury. It is a left knee injury sometime this half, and let you guys know.
Again, I want to say thank you to everyone on the broadcast tonight, including Grayson Blaylock, Ethan Schrauf, who's our producer, and Kyle Cooper, our cameraman. Lucero drives inside, puts it up, and rolls it in. Jaden Lucero gives Erie a 5-point lead. Rawson misses on the other end. Now Tyson for three. He splashes it home. Ethan Tyson has been feeling it tonight. Erie up 8. And now Frederick loses it out of bounds. Timeout Warriors early in the second half. We're going to take a short timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
On the Erie Tiger Network. During the break, a little bit of jawing going on in between the Erie and Frederick student sections as Ethan Tyson hits another three. As they say in Latin country, Ethan Tyson is en fuego.
Front range landfill. Puts all your needs in front of
That one's another steal.
Front range
Lucero
landfill
on the
and
move.
Chamber of
Puts it
Commerce,
up
business
and
of
no
the
good.
year.
Rebounded and put back in by Jeffrey Farino. All of a sudden, Erie up by 13.
Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy
The lead
rapid
goes from
access
3 to
in and out of the
13 in less than a minute and a
We feel certain
half.
that we will exceed your expectations.
An
of a
offensive
solid waste
collapse
disposal
from
requirement.
Frederick.
Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs.
Here's
You
Richard,
will be
fires a
pleased.
deep three and doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by Loy. Erie wants to push the tempo. Pass to Farino. Thought about a three, drives baseline. Puts it up and no good, no foul call. Frederick gets it to go the other way. Richard on the right side. Finds Green, and the handoff pass is no good, and they say Larson stepped out. It would have been a great save if he had kept his foot up.
And this is exactly what Erie needs to do. Ethan Tyson's now shooting 80% from threes, 4 of 5. And he's the Tigers' leading scorer with 12 points.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Couldn't hand it
Do you
off.
want a better smile, have a broken
Now
bracket,
Lord
or are you a
drives
teenager
again.
in
Now
need of some braces?
Rawson
Then make your way down to
puts
Caraway
it up and in for
Orthodontics.
Frederick.
They're located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway
The lead at
Orthodontics supports
11
Erie
for
High School and its
Erie.
community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide a
Lucero.
Call
Thought
this
about a
number,
three, drives inside,
303
gives it to Farino, who lays it up and in for 2
or
more.
go to Caraway Orthodontics.
That was a great feed by Jaden Lucero to Jeffrey Farino. We saw him cutting it. It set up Jeffrey for an easy backside layup.
Lords. Bounce pass to Green for 3. no good. Rebounded by Frederick. It's Rawson. Now Richard. There's Buffington. And a foul call.
I think that's going to be on. It's going to be on Tyler Larson. I thought that for a second that was going to go on Luke Loy. It won't, and that's Tyler's second of the night.
For Larson. Rawson, now Green, working on Nguyen. Floater from Green, no good, rebounded by Loy. Now Lucero. Nguyen again, finds Tyson. He's been on fire, doesn't get that one to go. Tipped up, and an offensive foul called on Luke Loy.
And Alex Mathis is going to come in for Luke Loy.
Cartelli comes in for Frederick. Cartelli pulls up from deep three and one.
That was a little bit late of a foul call. It's going to go against Jaden Lucero. And Cartelli's going to the line to look to make it a single-digit lead again.
So Cartelli looks to make it a 4-point play. Can't do so. Erie up by 10. Lucero trapped, gets it out to Farino. Mathis fires a three. No good. Rebounded by Lords. Zips it up to Green. Spin move inside and jump ball called. It'll go to Erie. Oh no, it stays with Frederick.
And now the arrow changes to go with Erie.
Cartelli controls it near half court. Inside to Rawson. Rawson's spin move floats one up against Farino. And Farino comes up with the rebound. Nguyen inside to Farino. Dumps it off to a wide open Alex Mathis. 39-27. Erie up by 12.
That was great awareness by Mathis to get to sneak behind the Frederick defense, and great pass by Jeffrey Farino to get him a wide open layup.
Three from Cartelli's no good. Picked up by Mathis. Cody Yopp set to check in for Erie. Lucero. Now Nguyen. Tyson inside to Farino. Puts it up and in on Cartelli. No way you can stop that. As no official height listed for Cartelli. Maybe a couple inches taller than Ethan Tyson, but Jeffrey stands at 6'3". That one rolls around and is good for Frederick. And now a timeout call. So we're going to take a short break here on the Erie Tiger Network. 2:34 to play in the third. Erie up 41-29.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate,
welcome
go to
back in here to the Erie Tiger
unitedway.org/play60.
Alex Ailey joined by Grayson Blaylock. The last day of the school week for both of these schools. Martin Luther King Jr. Day tomorrow, or Monday.
Monday.
Thank you, Grayson.
And a staff training day tomorrow. So they give us the 4-day weekend.
There's Farino. Again, great moves inside from Farino.
He just glid, I believe that's the correct word, right through the heart of the defense and just laid it up and in. There's a foul called.
It's going to be on Yop.
It is going to be on Cody Yop.
Lords. That shot in and out for Isaiah Elias. Here's Nguyen. Erie up by 14. Farino makes his move, stopped by Lords. Back out to Mathis. Here's Lucero inside, floats one up and in. Erie up by 16, starting to open it up here.
And Alex, this is where Frederick struggles. They're not a great third quarter team, generally not a great second half team. And in this rivalry game with the all the anticipation as it's going to be out of bounds and Frederick will take possession. It seems that their adrenaline is worn out after the first half.
And that's going to be a reaching foul call on Alex Mathis. Here's Green, drives with his right hand. Cartelli, mid-range jumper, falls in. 45-31, under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Lucero works past Green, layup with the left hand. That's a pretty move from Jaden Lucero.
It is, and that's exactly what you want to see from him, slashing through the heart of the defense to get to the bucket for an easy layup. He's going for a steal there, didn't get it.
Cartelli fires a three from the corner, no good, rebounded by Rawson. Now a handoff to Cartelli's mishandled as he throws it out to Green. Green kicks it to Richard for three, in and out, rebounded by Rawson. Another offensive rebound by Frederick, and Cartelli gets the and one.
And that's going to be Cody Yop's fourth foul tonight.
Dion Lucero comes in for Jaden Lucero, and now Bryce Myers is going to enter the game for Jeffrey Farino.
Lucero and Farino have 11 and 14 points respectively.
As Cartelli hits the and one, Erie's still up 13. Frederick has 0 fouls all the way through the third quarter. Dion Lucero, now Nguyen fires a three. No good, rebounded by Meyer. Puts it up and he is fouled hard by Rawson. That's the first foul, just as I said it. And now a technical foul called on Rawson, I believe.
And now Cooper Hinman is set to check in for the first time this week, as Jordan Nguyen is set to take the technical free throws.
Again, Jordan Nguyen, arguably the best shooter on this team. So they're going to get 2 technical foul free throws, and then Bryce Meyer will go to the line and shoot 2 more. No, they'll have Meyer shoot first, they decide.
And with the technical, Rawson will now have 3 fouls. And that's Bryce's first bucket of the game.
Again, Bryce makes the free throw, the crowd goes wild. We talked about crowd favorite, Bryce Meyer. And he makes both. I don't think I've ever heard this crowd get up so much for a free throw.
Well, they certainly do love Bryce.
Now they'll have Nguyen shoot the technical foul shots. And with 2 seconds left, Rawson really couldn't have made a worse decision in A, fouling Bryce Meyer, and B, complaining and picking up the technical. And Nguyen hits it home. Erie up 16, 50-34, and they'll get the ball.
So ostensibly Erie will get 1 last shot, and Coach Moline will call timeout. We'll stay right here. Coach Moline calling a timeout to drop a play. And for Frederick, well, they've been carried by a pair of sophomores. Joe Cartelli and Davis Richard are both sophomores, and they have the majority of the points for Frederick today. They've both hit a couple of threes, both made some free throws, and I believe they've combined for about 20 of Frederick's 34 points. As for Erie, its leading scorers are Jeffrey Farino, Ethan Tyson, and Jamie Lucero with 14, 12, and 11 points.
Again, 2 seconds. If you're Coach Moline, what are you drawing up right now?
I am drawing up an outside shot for someone. I'm not looking really to cut. I'm just looking for a stop and pop 3 right here if I'm Coach Moline. Nice. And Cooper Hinman comes into the game for the first time that I've seen him ever come into the game. He gets the vast majority of his minutes on JV and will be on varsity next year. He's a junior. And so I'm looking to get Alex Mathis or maybe Bryce Meyer a shot right here.
Oh, and they had Mathis wide open underneath the basket. He couldn't handle it. So after 3, Erie on top 50-34. We'll take a quarter break on the Erie Tiger Network.
Now I get it.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in here on the Erie Tiger Network. Erie on top by 16 as we enter the 4th quarter of play. The starting 5 back on the court for the Tigers.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Tyson finds Boy inside, up and in. 52-34. This is Erie's biggest lead of the game. Now a steal, tipped up, and now Farino's open.
Do you want a better
Picks it up,
smile,
drives inside,
have a broken bracket,
kicks it out to
or are
Lloyd.
you a teenager and
Tipped
need
up
some
and picked
braces?
up by
Then make your way
Buffington.
down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community.
No good.
Come in and gain a
by
beautiful
Sarah.
smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide a visit.
Now a near steal from Green inside to Loy, and Erie has opened up a 20-point lead on Frederick. Ever since that second half spurge of energy, Erie has not looked back.
And Frederick will take a timeout immediately to start the fourth quarter.
We see, especially in rivalry games, this is a time of the game where things can get really chippy.
And you might have heard just now, as you're mentioning chippiness, the scoreboard chant coming from the Erie student section.
Yeah, as the team that's winning usually likes to gloat. The team that's losing normally looks to pick a fight around this time.
Yeah.
Again, this is the time of the game where things can really take a turn south. And we've seen that in previous Erie-Frederick rivalry games.
We have.
So Erie up by 20 here. And everyone for the Tigers has entered the game except for Kevin Loy and Caleb Humble.
And hopefully we will get to see the two of them, especially Caleb, as the game begins to wind down. Obviously, Caleb's a senior. This is going to be his last home game against Frederick, and so you'd really like to see him get in the game at some point.
Lord's guarded by Lloyd. Skip pass right into the hands of Tyler Larson. Under 7 to play in the game. Lucero fakes a 3. Spin move inside. Throws one up and he's fouled.
That was a great combination of moves for Jaden Lucero. First he faked the 3, then drove in and got the spin move, and then drew a foul, and now he's shooting 2 free throws.
Lucero makes his first. Lucero connects on both, opens up a 22-point lead for Erie. Cartelli fires a 3, he hits it home. Tyson drives with his left hand up and in, a pretty move. Ethan Tyson. Now Farino just rips it out of the hands of Rawson. On the move, inside, up and in, Jeffrey Farino. The biggest lead of the game for Erie, it's at 23.
And Erie starting really to pull away now. They're just clamping down on defense as they call a foul on Tyson. And they've really held Frederick down in the second half. And Jeffrey Farino and Ethan Tyson matching point for point. They both have 16 to lead the Tigers right now.
So Tyler Lords will go to the line and shoot 1 and 1 as Frederick's in the bonus. Frederick's only committed 3 fouls. Misses the front end and it's tipped out of bounds by Green. Back to Erie it goes. Farino inside, a big dunk. Oh my goodness, he weaves through 3 defenders and puts it in with 2 hands.
What a slam from Jeffrey Farino.
Now Tyson on the move, Erie with another steal. Loy mishandles it. Robinson comes in for Green.
Normally you don't see Jeffrey Farino dunk in a half-court setting. A lot of his dunks are breakaway dunks. I think that's the first one I've ever seen from him in which he actually just drove in from the three-point line as Ethan Tyson knocks it out of bounds. He just drove in from the three-point line and just went straight up and dunked it. That's kind of showing that his legs might be getting a little bit stronger and that he might be able to dunk a little bit more as the season goes on, which of course none of us would mind.
Maybe the other teams would mind, as Davis Richard puts that one in with his left hand. Erie up by 23. Loy, now Lucero with the left hand, and a foul called. It's on Lords. That's his first foul of the night, and he's been on the court the entire night. Pretty impressive as Lucero catch and shoot three. No good, rebounded by Robinson. Lords off of his foot, nearly stolen by Larson, and now Richard fires a three, too strong. Loy on the move, finds Farino, up and in on the layup, Jeffrey Farino.
He was smooth as silk right there, and that brings his total to 20 points on the night.
Erie up by 25. Robinson. Stolen again by the Tigers. This one's starting to look real lopsided. Lucero goes in and gets the N1. Makes it a 27-point lead. Chance to make it a 28-point lead. It's on Robinson. It's his first, and now Isaiah Elias comes in.
He's a freshman, and this Warrior team is very young. They only have two seniors. One, Anthony Fish, you guys saw got hurt earlier, and the other is Nathan Rawson. Everyone else is a junior, sophomore, or freshman. So a very young lineup for this Frederick team.
Erie up by 28. It's 67-39. Again, coming into the half, the score was 25-22. Nearly another steal. Robinson blocked by Loy. Luke Loy.
Looks like he wants in on some of the blocks that Jeffrey Farino's been getting, and he just got one of his own.
Elias inbounds to Cartelli for three, no good. And then stolen away by Loy. Zips it to Farino, who couldn't handle it.
Looked like the pass was just a little bit behind Jeffrey Farino there, as they're going to call a foul on either Lucero or Loy. And Cartelli's going to go to the line to shoot. He's been one of the two bright spots for this Warrior team in an otherwise dismal game for them. Between him and Davis Richard, now they have 25-27 of Frederick's points. So most of the scoring coming from these two young sophomores tonight.
We see Caleb Humble enter the game for the first time tonight. Good to see him out there. Member of the Erie Tiger Network. Elias, nearly stolen by Tyson. Cartelli. Past Tyson, hooks it up and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for two.
And that was going to be Luke Loy's fifth. So Alex Mathis is going to check in for him. And that is going to end Luke Loy's night. He had a great game. Only 5 points, but he played very well, especially on the defensive end, had several steals. But unfortunately for him, his night will end with 2:53 to go in the last home game against Frederick of his career.
So Mathis enters the game for him. And Cartelli makes his first. The lead at 26 right now. Make it 25. Cartelli makes both. Cartelli a good shooter. Lucero drives with the left hand and erases the free throws.
No one picked him up when he was coming down the court, and he just slid right into the bucket for an easy layup as Cartelli shoots a long three, and he misses. Fairno with the rebound. And he will be fouled by Logan Robinson. And now a 27-point lead for the Tigers. And Bryce Meyer's going to come in for Alex Mathis. It's good to see Bryce and Caleb in this game. Obviously, they're both seniors. This is going to be their last one. You'd also like to see Tyler Larson and Cody Yopp get back in the game as well.
Mathis drives. Now Humble. Mike. Back up top for Mathis. 2:22 to go. Mathis pulls the trigger, and Erie's up by 30. 72 to 42.
I apologize. That was actually Jeffrey Fairno that came out for Bryce Meyer.
Here's Elias. Struggles nearly a travel. Now Richard. Robinson. Rawson puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Tyson. Now Lucero up, no good. Rebounded by Meyer, who puts it up and in. 74 to 42.
And now with 1:20, we've got Cody Yopp and Dion Lucero set to check in for the Tigers as
Cartelli gets the layup.
He's been automatic tonight from inside. He's carried this Warrior team.
Meyer finds Tyson. Thought about pulling up. Now a timeout called by Coach Moline. Less than a minute to play. Erie opens up a 30-point lead on Frederick. This one has to feel good.
You know, it really does, especially like this. Like we've said earlier, this is a senior-laden team. We've got 8 seniors. All of them have gotten time tonight. And as Cooper Hinman checks in, it's got to feel great for all of them to know that they're going to win their last home game against Frederick. Obviously, this is a huge rivalry that matters a lot to all these basketball players. And it does appear that Kevin Loy will be checking in as well. And obviously the entire Erie student section, which has ballooned to almost a section and a half. And that's not including all of the overflow.
Yeah, they're like, we got a comfortable lead.
So Kevin Loy checks in, and that means every player on Erie's varsity team will have played tonight. And some new entries, a new entry for Frederick. That's number 11, that's Logan Zimmerman, sophomore guard. Caleb Humble gives it to Cody Yopp. Back to Humble, drives inside, kicks it to Hinman for 3. Couldn't cash in, rebounded by Kevin Loy, who puts it up, no good, tipped up, and off of Erie. Erie up by 30 here. Again, the jawing continues between the two student sections.
And a double dribble on the freshman guard. That's Eli's who turned it over. It's quite possible, and we will see Erie just run out the clock here.
Kevin Loy at the top of the key. He's going to hold on, and that's going to be the game. Erie's going to win this one 74-44. The Tigers get a big win in conference play. They improved to 2-2 in the Tri-Valley League. 7-5 on the year. Frederick downgrades to 1-11 overall. They are now 0-4 in conference play, and that'll do it for us tonight. For Grayson Blaylock, Ethan Schrauf, and Kyle Cooper, I'm Alex Ailey. You've been watching the Erie Tiger Network.